Welcome back to Booze and the Rocks. My name is David Edwards, and today I'm going to use some berries, some Empress 1908 gin, and I'm going to make this, the Royal Gin Spritz. But first, this. All right, so let's get into it. Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm making the Royal Gin Spritz for you. This is a pretty interesting cocktail by the looks of it. It comes directly off of the website for the Empress 1908 gin, which is a company in British Columbia that makes interesting botanical gins, including this gin here, which has the butterfly pea flower in it, which gives it this great blue look, this royal blue. And when you add lemon or lime to it, it'll actually go purple. So it is one of the only color changing gins. However, we're not going to make it color change today, or change color, or whatever version of that sentence you actually want me to say. But I am going to get into making this drink for you. So we're going to make this directly in the glass, and I'm going to use a stemless wine glass. I was originally going to use one of these, but I actually broke the last one, and I always have to make 2 of these drinks per video just so I can get some close-ups for you. So the first thing we need is some fruit. And you can use whatever fruits you really want, but you'll want them to kind of match with the cranberry juice. So I've got some blackberries here, and I've got some raspberries. And you know what? I've got some blueberries as well. We'll just give it a bit of a sort of a mix up and kind of make it look kind of nice and pretty in there, like so. We're also now going to fill this with ice. So the good part about this is you don't have to muddle, you don't have to shake, no doing dishes of any kind after this except for the drink you're actually drinking out of. You know what? I need another piece of ice or 2. That's good. Yeah, we'll put in a 3rd one just because I like 3rd ones. So the first of the liquids and fancy stuff that we need is actually our cranberry juice. And today I'm using some Ocean Spray cranberry juice. And we need 3 ounces of this, or 90 milliliters. Oops, bit much. Can't go wrong with that. The next thing, of course, we need is a little bit of Prosecco. Now we need, or sparkling wine, whatever you want to call it. The Prosecco is a little bit smooth. I'm using Freixenet Brut. And you need about 1.5 ounces. Now every time I pour this directly into a jigger and then pour it into my glass, I actually seem to lose all the bubbles. So I'm going to free pour it today directly on the ice. And I'm going to do this in such a way that it sort of layers a little bit. And we want about 1.5 ounces. Maybe a little bit more if we can do this. Okay, so my 1.5 ounces is gone. You're probably closer to 2 ounces. Oh, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous layer there. And of course, we're going to use the same amount of the Empress gin. Now we need 1.5 ounces, and I'm going to use the jigger for this because I just want a little bit more control. And I'm going to use my spoon to kind of layer this to see if we can get that really nice blue layer that we're looking to get. And remember, you want to do this slowly and gently, and hopefully this is going to work out nice and neat just the way I want it to. Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty. You just can't go wrong with that. Got a special cork to sniff. Smells good as usual. This is actually almost a perfect 4th of July drink. Red, white, and blue. And that wasn't my intention. I was just going for something that looked great. Okay, we're gonna give this just a bit of a basic stir, just to mix it all together. Let's see how it smells. Smells good. You definitely get the smell of the gin in there. You don't notice a whole lot of Prosecco, and you don't notice the cranberry in the smell. But you know what? It smells really good. Now you could garnish this with mint if you want. And you know what? I have mint, but I have not brought it to the set with me in my little bar here, which thoroughly upsets me because you know, I wanted the mint because I got to do it right. That's different. You get a little bit of the gin, and but it's not sharp and it's not hard. It blends very, very nicely with the Prosecco, and you can get that Prosecco taste, those bubbles, just that little bit of, oh yeah. And of course you get the cranberry. Oh, it's good. It looks good. It tastes good. Perfect for the back deck. After dinner, with dinner, it's a perfect dessert. You know what? I recommend this. And you have the dessert of the berries when you're finished. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the ingredients and method of how to make this down in the description down below. If this is your first time to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell notification. That way, every time I post a new video, you will be notified. But if you don't like an awesome summer drink for the hot weather, hit the thumbs down button twice, and we'll see you next time. Empress is a gin company outside of British Columbia, and they put the pea blossom tea, whatever, into the, never mind, that just sounded stupid. They create this really unique botanical gin starring blueberry, something pea flower. The Royal Gin Spritz comes to me from Empress 1908 Gin. It's a company outside of British Columbia. Well, not, stop it. It's in British Columbia.